We're coming to you from the Pan-African Parliament in Midrand, Johannesburg. Happy Africa Day. Thank you for staying with Morning Live and welcome to the Art Bulletin. On Wednesday, Salon 91 in Cape Town opened their latest exhibition titled Collections and Archives. The exhibition consists of paintings by 8 artists and will be open until the 22nd of June.
Collections and Archives is a group painting exhibition by 8 emerging South African artists working in unique and contemporary ways with the age-old medium. The artists explore the concepts of collections and archives, with some taking a literal approach to the subject, depicting fascinating collections of objects and archives, ranging from taxidermy animals and public sculptures to carefully curated selections of personal belongings. Other exhibiting artists have taken a more abstract approach, presenting their actual works as the collections ranging in subject matter from road scenes, to swimmers, to fairy tales, to folklore, to skulls, to koi fish, to paintings in green.
Legendary theatre maker Peter de Guiche has been working the Sandton Theatre on the Square Stage since the 7th of May, paying tribute to audiences, something he considers very central to his career. An audience with Peter de Guiche ends tomorrow in Sandton. Here's what he had to say about that run.
I've been doing this job for about 40 years, and really, truly, if it wasn't for an audience, there would be no reason for me to be on stage. And the reason I'm on stage now, after all these years, is because when I was in Standard 7 in 1961, I saw a play for the first time, and I was in the audience, and it changed my life. So this show I'm doing at the moment, An Audience with Peter de Guiche, is really a tribute to theatre, a tribute to the audience, and to say thank you for actually supporting live theatre for all these years, and don't stop now, because live means you've got to be here too, because you're also live. So I have a chance to really do a different show every night. So every night it starts maybe with Evita and ends with Tutu, or starts with Tutu and ends up with Julius Malema. So there's a different show every night, and the audience is very involved, and I must say they enjoy it very much.
History is a home address. That's the title of Dr. Wali Siruta's latest collection of poems. And this week, the Flatfoot Dance Company in KZN will honor the poet through song and dance.
History is a Home Address is a provocative invitation to engage memory, history and belonging. The poetry got Flatfoot Dance Company inspired to see if the writings of the anti-apartheid activist and African poet extraordinaire could still find resonance with the young audience of today in 2013. The production has offered special school performances during the week. There will also be open public performances until tomorrow at 3 p.m.
As we all know, no celebrations in Africa go down without music. And as per tradition and expectation, musicians will lead our Africa Day celebrations. Here's a list of some of the events taking place around the country today. Among the celebrations set to mark Africa Day around the country is a concert at the Artscape Theatre in Cape Town that will include performances by the Cape Philharmonic Youth Orchestra and 3 other outfits. Sophiatown will celebrate 50 years of Africa Day at the Sophiatown Heritage Centre with live music that will feature Adam Tlasa, among others. In Newtown, the Baseline gig, which kicked off yesterday, will continue with Thandiswa Mazwai headlining today's lineup. While in KZN, the Durban ICC Arena will feature Zonke, Professor and Mafikizolo on its stage. Leaving their celebrations for tomorrow is a reggae-based event that will include a symposium and a live concert. Since yesterday, the Coca-Cola Dome in Randburg, Johannesburg is host to landscape artists, interior decorators and garden experts. If you'd like to work on your home or garden and bring the sexy back into the design, then the Grand Designs Home and Garden Show is just for you. It ends tomorrow.
We've got about 300 exhibitors coming to Grand Designs Live, and it's an interactive home decor and garden show. Well, every year we have celebrities and experts and also features. This year we have amazing features such as the Junk Cafe, which Aidan Bennett has designed and Cape Wood Projects have built. It really is all about recycled goods. We have the Garden Theatre, the Grand Theatre. This year we've also got some comedians actually coming and acoustic music. And we got a craft beer garden, which is really interesting for the men out there. But really it's all to do with decor, design, build gardens. And, you know, if you're looking for something to do up your home, this is the place to be.
Monty Sacks' exhibition is not only educational, but also a public engagement with the modernist architect. His work represents a unique opportunity to support a discourse around urban design.
The retrospective exhibition of Monty Sacks is a look at the architect and artist that practiced from 1924 to 2009. What's important about the exhibition under the title is that Monty was, like many architects, an artist whose work inspired his buildings, and his buildings inspired his paintings and his sculpture and his collage and so forth. One of the key elements to this exhibition is its education program, not just how the exhibition educates, but that there is a seminar program that runs on a weekly basis for the run of the exhibition.
More than 800 artists will showcase their talent in the South African season in France, which boasts 150 projects, performances and initiatives across 100 cities in France. The French public will enjoy the season between May and August.
So far, about 800 people are being selected. Events are about 174 performing and taking part in activities across 100 cities in France. And that cuts across music, craft, visual arts, film production, poetry, science, and many other activities. We believe it's going to be a big success.
Jazz lovers will be in for a treat at this year's Standard Bank Joy of Jazz as legendary musicians like Abdullah Ibrahim, Ahmed Jamal and Peter White will headline the festival. The 3-day-long festival will take place in Newtown from the 22nd to the 24th of August.
I'll be paying tribute to some of the greatest South African jazz musicians, Begim Selokwe and Simkawan. And for me, that's what I requested. If I have to appear in a jazz show, let me play jazz. Let me actually keep the legacy of those great musicians alive.
People can look forward to being surprised because they don't expect me to dance. They don't expect me to be crazy. They don't expect me to be loose. But they will find that. I dance a lot and I do surprise people. I'm a hip-hop head, so I do incorporate that in my performances. So they can look forward to being pleasantly surprised.
And that's all the arts news we have for you from the Pan-African Parliament in Midrand. If you'd like to learn more about this establishment, you can visit www.pan-africanparliament.org. If you'd like to keep in touch with us, we're at morninglive@sabc.co.za by email. Our Facebook page is The Art Bulletin, and in brackets, Morning Live. Our Twitter handle is simply @The Art Bulletin. Until tomorrow morning, happy Africa Day.